Alright, good morning. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to do. If you can see that bolt right there in the middle of the screen, that's the main transmission bolt to the chassis. I'm going to disconnect that, and then right there, I don't know if you can see it, right in the middle of the, it's hard to see, but I'm just going to tell you what I got to do. I got to disconnect the speed sensor right back there. I got to disconnect this air filter right here. I got to disconnect this radiator hose right here. The clutch cylinder right there. I got to disconnect. The starter right there. I got to disconnect it. And then a few more things underneath. And I'll show you guys what we do when we get there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we'll see what happens. So what I'm doing here is I just got done lubricating the axle nut. I've got the vehicle still on the ground so that I have leverage to be able to get the axle nut off, because when it's in the air I don't want to have to put a whole bunch of leverage on the axle and risk, damaging it or breaking it for that matter. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen this, and then we will jack the vehicle up and get started on everything else. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Alright, so I got the car put on jack stands and it's getting light out now, so I can show you exactly what I'm going to have to do here. So I need to take off this air filter here. Once I take off the wheel, I need to take off the axle here. I need to remove like all these wires here. I need to remove this top hose. I need to remove the clutch cylinder here. And a few other things. There's the engine mount right here. I gotta remove this bolt. And a few other things. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll show you guys the first thing I'm about to do. Stay tuned. Alright guys, what I'm doing here is I'm going to separate this lower control arm from this ball joint here, and then I'm going to do the same thing to this one, and then we're going to take these off of here and then start the process of lowering the transmission. Okay, as you can see right here, I've got the control fork removed from the lower control arm here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a pry bar in there, pop this out, feed it through here, get rid of it, and then we're going to drain the transmission, which is this bolt right here, and then we're going to go to town, guys. Thank you for watching. So as you guys can see down there, I got the transmission fluid drained. What I'm doing right now is disconnecting all the wires up top here. I'm going to disconnect the starter. There's a bolt there. And then there's a bolt right down here as well. So I'm going to disconnect those, and then I'm going to disconnect the positive starter wire right here. I've already disconnected the bracket and everything so I can move it around. So I'm going to disconnect that and then take the starter out, and we'll show you guys what's up after that. Alright, good morning. So what I'm working on here, guys, is I'm about to lower the transmission now. I'm taking off this motor mount right here, this bolt, and then this bolt, and then there's a bolt right over there, and then there's another one right there, and then I'm going to take off all these bell housing bolts here. There's one there. There's one big old fat one here. There's one there. And once I get to dropping it, I will bring you guys with me. So stay tuned. Well, I got some kind of bad news. You know, I've been under the vehicle countless times, been on the top countless times, and I cannot get this thing off, period. I cannot get it off for the life of me. So, I'm going to put it back together, and I'll just hire somebody else to do it, because, you know, obviously, I can't get it done by myself. And, you know, I'm proud of myself for getting this far, but, you know, I can't do anything else. I've done as much as I can, and, you know, I'm kind of screwed from this point, so I'm going to put everything back together, and we'll talk to you guys later.